Just making a video to show a few updates, and I've changed out the fans and stuff like people requested. I'll run you through all about it. So firstly, I did put the heatsink on the SSD in there. I've upgraded the fans to these Nocturas. I had heaps of these. I've got them on my water-cooled computer already. I've got like 17 fans in it, so I just pulled a few of those out to chuck it in here to see what it does. As you can see, pull this out. Put the two in the front. I didn't make a video showing you how to change it. It's so simple. You literally just pull these out, stick the fan in the bracket, put the bracket back in, just plug straight into the motherboard header. It's pretty easy. Things to know about it. The fans are not centered on the front of the computer. So if you want to put RGB fans up the front, when you go around to the front of the computer here, they're not in the center of this. They're off to this side, so they'll look funny. So just a bit of a warning for people. Secondly, the fans that come with the computer, they're 4,000 RPM fans. They spin ridiculously fast when they need to. They actually do the job really well. Airflow on the computer, no dramas at all. These fans only spin to 2,000 RPM. They're just quieter. When the other ones are spinning at 4,000 RPM, they are insanely loud, where these ones are, when they're spinning at 2,000, are a lot quieter. But if you spin the factory fans around 2,000 RPM, they're not much louder than these ones. So I've got these ones locked to 2,000 RPM at the moment. They're max speed. Thermals, no different, hasn't changed pretty much anything, because the factory fans put out a fair bit of air as well. They just make more noise. So these ones are quieter, but I haven't really had any dramas with the factory fans. I'll be putting these back into my main computer and just putting the factory ones back in here because they do the job. But that's what they look like in there anyway. Noctua, everyone knows their color scheme doesn't match pretty much any computer on the market, but they do fit in there, no worries at all. If you want to see, I had to find these boxes, but these are the fans that are in there anyway. They're out of my other computers. And that's what they look like in there. Very easy to install. You can change the one up the top there as well. I just haven't bothered. Like I said, I'll be taking these back out and putting the stock ones back in, because thermal wise, they don't make really any difference at all. They are quieter, but the factory fans never run at 4,000 RPM anyway. They only run 40%, so they're equal in sound really to these when these are at max. So it's a much and a much. It doesn't make a whole lot of difference. But yes, just for people who are thinking of putting in the RGB fans to the front, where the fans go there, I know they look like they're in the center, but once you get to the front of the computer, if I just show you, once you get up here to the front of the computer, the fans are off-centered. They're around here and around here, so they're not completely centered in the computer. So just so you know, if you were going to put RGB fans, the rings that you can see through here will not be in the center of the computer. So I probably wouldn't be doing that. I'd be avoiding that. It would look pretty garbage, but that's just an update on this anyway.